event right now. We're checking in with Gary, our guest trivia master / wizard. Gary, how are you feeling about the event?
I'm feeling really good. It's going very well. I think there are a lot of great questions. You can definitely tell which ones are the harder ones. You can hear kind of the groans from the teams, so I think that's a lot of fun. And we just gave the answers for the first 2 rounds, and it's nice to see some of the teams excited when they got some of the answers correct. So
definitely sounds good. Are you rooting for any particular shop?
I'm remaining neutral on this whole thing, so remaining very, very neutral on this. I just hope everyone's having a good time, and I'm very happy they're out here supporting Boston Partners Education.
Sounds good. Thanks so much. We'll check
You're
in with you later
welcome.
today.
So Tony, how are you feeling after those rounds?
Here's the thing. After round 1, we surprisingly, even to ourselves, we were number 2. We were actually, and we're beating all the stores. We're underdogs. Okay, we're a dark horse. Number 2. Round 2, we really kind of blew it. We don't know exactly where we're at, but there's so many questions we got wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to blame everybody else on my team.
That is the proper way to do it.
I think that's the only noble way to go about it.
If you're ever coming from, if you ever find the chips down, it's the other guy's fault. If people can take that away, it's never take ownership of anything other than success.
No.
That's what we live by, at least in my family.
I respect that. And in fact, I'm actually willing to join another team at this point.
Right on.
Because I'm willing to jump ship. I don't mind it.
Yeah, look out for number 1.
Right.
Here with Comicopia. So how are you guys feeling after those first rounds?
We're battling out for last place, last we heard.
Okay. So what have been the questions that have been kind of like your foil, or you're trying to work on?
The first appearances.
First appearances are tough.
Yeah, we don't sell back issues, and I used to know this stuff way back when. Got a few of them. Some I missed by like a number. Like first appearance of Venom, I wrote Amazing Spider-Man 298, 299.
Yeah, issue numbers
Or
who cares?
Justice League, I wrote Showcase 28. It was Brave and the Bold 28.
Oh,
yeah.
See, you're so
close.
close.
So close.
John, how are you feeling about the first half?
Good. It's a lot of fun. I'm thinking about, I haven't thought this hard about this kind of stuff in a long time, but it's fun.
That's great. Has there been any questions that have really stumped you?
I'm learning things about stuff that I really didn't know about, like the gaming stuff and the manga stuff, but there's a couple that I should have known that I just kind of drew a blank on issue numbers.
Yeah.
So,
Always,
but I did recall things that I hadn't thought about in a while, too, so.
That's
It was
great.
good.
It's
all
always
good.
good to
It's
get the mind rolling.
Yeah,
So.
it's fun stuff.
All right.
It's fun to talk about this stuff with anybody,
Absolutely, it's great to get such a community of fun, really like-minded
good time.
people, and we're all together. So, all right, sounds good. Well, thanks. And
Thanks.
good luck in the
All
second
right,
half.
Thanks a lot.
And at the end of round 2, Kevin, here are the scores.
All right.
Million Year Picnic bumped up to 35.
Whoa.
Comicopia is significantly bumped up to 40.
Whoa.
Bedrock at 41. Pandemonium also at 41. Dig at 39. WebHead at 41. Magic Dragon 45. And Hub has lost their lead at 43.
Wow.
Alright, so at the subtotal for both of the rounds, we have Million Year Picnic at 59. Comicopia at 65. Bedrock at 66. Pandemonium at 69. Dig at 73. WebHead at 75, Magic Dragon 80, and Hub in the lead with 81.
So they still have it from the powerful lead at the beginning. Let's see who will be at the top in the next round.
Question number 1. Where does Howard the Duck land upon his arrival on Earth in the movie and in the comic? Question number 2. What is the name of Huey, Dewey, and Louie's mother? Question number 3. Complete the last line in the Pokemon anime theme song. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. Then got it. Pop singers Bucker and Garcia scored a top 10 Billboard hit in 1982 and sold 1 million copies of which novelty arcade themed record? Name the 6 DC and Marvel heroes who have had both a theatrical movie and live action TV series. There have been 6. No animation at all. Question number 6. It's another acronym. SHIELD, the original version, SHIELD. Question number 7. What movie did the Lop Nero draw its original inspiration from? Question number 8. In Rumiko Takahashi's Ranma Half, Ranma Satome changes when splashed with cold water. What does he change into? Alright, number 9's a handout. It's name that game. Name the game on the handout. Name the game. Question number 10, we have another acronym. Shazam, the Captain Marvel version. Shazam. Question number 11. This is a who came first. Name which character came first. Out of Buck Rogers, Flash Gordon, John Carter, Warlord of Mars. Many of the Golden Age top creators and characters contributed to promotional comic books geared towards public awareness, including Little Abner's warning against being a teenage dropout, and Dagwood's explanation of how the atom was split. What was the topic of Harvey Kurtzman's, of Mad Magazine fame, one-shot 1949 promotional comic titled Lucky Fights It Through? What? Number 13, Wonder Woman. Number 14, Zatanna. And number 15, Star-Lord. Moving on to question number 16. In 1990, the U.S. Secret Service raided which game company over what game expansion? Question number 17 is another handout. It's name that artist. Name the cover artist. Okay, question number 18. This is another acronym. G.I. Joe, the movie version. Number 19. Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, number 134. Number 20, El Beto number 2. El Beto number 2.
Yeah, thank you, Dennis.
Number 21, Savage Tales number 1. Name the members of the Electric Mayhem. The original Metroid featured a surprise reveal about protagonist Samus Aran at the end of the game. What was it? Who wrote The Seduction of the Innocent, The Influence of Comic Books on Today's Youth? Question number 25 is the movie handout. Name that movie. Round 2. The 7 men who portrayed Superman TV in the movies: George Reeves, Dean Cain, Christopher Reeve, Kirk Allen, Tom Welling, Brandon Routh, and Henry Cavill. TIE stands for Twin Ion Engine. The awards for filking are Pegasus.
Of course. How have we forgotten that?
Sonic the Hedgehog's fox sidekick, his name is Tails, and his real name is Miles Prower, which is a play on miles per hour. Goku from Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball is based off of what famous Chinese character? The Monkey King, or Sun Wukong. According to Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women. The game responsible for Meeple is Carcassonne. The movie handout: number 1 was The Dark Knight, 2 Avengers, 3 was Tank Girl, 4 was Iron Man, 5 Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Alright, Batman 232 was the first appearance of Ra's al Ghul and Ubu. Avengers Annual 10 was Rogue, and Comico Primer 2 was Grendel. KIT stands for Knight Industries 2000. Fat Elvis Gang: Dumb Donald, Mushmouth, Russell, Bill, Rudy, and Weird Harold. Alright, the games were Munchkin, Gamma World, Settlers of Catan, Mancala, Axis and Allies, and Doom. The 7 Mystery Men: the Sphinx, Mr. Furious, the Shoveler, the Bowler, the Spleen, Invisible Boy, and the Blue Raja. Alright, the long-running promotional comic, The Adventures of Big Boy.
Oh, yes, brother! Yes!
Okay, STAR Labs. STAR stands for Scientific and Technological Advanced Research. The first sets of DC and Marvel HeroClix. DC was Hyper Time, Marvel was Infinity Challenge.
We were so close and nowhere near.
Swamp Thing first appeared in House of Secrets 92. Moon Knight was Werewolf by Night 32. And Doctor Doom was Fantastic Four number 5. Alright, name the artist handout. Number 1 was Neil Adams. Number 2 was Peter Bagg. 3 was Fiona Staples. 4, Caroline Infantino. And 5 was Jeff Lemire. Alright, the members of the B Shops was Homer, Skinner, Bonnie, and Apu, and they kicked out Chief Wiggum.
Yes!
The original rules for Dungeons & Dragons was written by Gary Gygax and Dave Arneson. And finally, the 3 characters by Gene Roddenberry's wife was Laxwana Troy, the computer voice, and Christine Chappell.
And number 1.
Why have you portrayed us to like this?
And number 1. We'll accept it.
Hi, I'm Erin McGrath, Program Director at Boston Partners in Education, and I'm here at Comicazi, who's hosting a special trivia event to benefit our organization. Boston Partners in Education supports the success of students and the work of teachers in the Boston Public Schools by mobilizing community members to tutor and mentor students in the classroom during school time. Our academic mentors support students in reading, writing, and math. They may work one-on-one with students, in small groups, or in kindergarten through second grade with entire classes. The mentors give an hour a week of their time helping children succeed in their schoolwork and providing support for their futures. We're proud to provide positive role models to developing minds and to show our children that their community truly cares about their well-being and believes they have the potential to succeed.